Alright guys, we are back in this moment. Appropriate sad music. Last time we stayed with our boy, this time we're going to leave him behind. So, here we go! Let's hold hands and get through this together.
What are you waiting for? Go!
But, I can't leave you!
Get out of here!
No!
Run!
I'm not going to let you die too! So please.
His eyes swim with tears, begging me to go. I'm so sorry! I force myself to let him go, to turn away from him and enter the darkness of the tunnel. As I do, I hear him utter a relieved sigh. He lived longer in this choice than the other way.
Good. Keep going. And don't look back.
Tom, for you, I will run as far away from here as I can. I won't stop running until I'm safe. As soon as I'm free of the tunnel, I break into a sprint. I run to the hills, in the direction I hope the rest of the band will be waiting for me. Legs burning, I reach the top of the first hill. The urge to look back takes hold of me. No. I have to keep going. I stifle a strangled cry, one that sounds more animal than human. No, no, no. Keep going, keep going. I continue to run, hardly able to breathe as sobs choke me and tears blind my vision. I stumble down hill after hill, hardly aware of my surroundings. Keep going. Keep breathing. In. Out. In. Hey! I was getting sad again because Tom was always like, breathe with me. In, out. There she is! Cadence! Out.
Cadence, thank God.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep... Susie's fierce hug nearly knocks me off my feet. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? Her voice sounds so far away. I try to process her words, but all I can hear is Tom telling me not to look back.
Is that blood on you?
Oh no! Are you injured? I can only shake my head.
Cadence.
Tom!
Where's Tom?
I can't speak. I can only look at Peter helplessly with tears streaming down my face.
Tom!
Where is Tom?
Cadence, what happened? We heard gunshots. Tom. My throat swells, choking me with sorrow.
I'm going back for him.
Peter, wait! I grab his hand. He instantly tears it away, taking a step in the direction of the camp. You can't. There's no one to go back for. The air seems to freeze around us. Peter gapes at me, eyes sparking with anger and disbelief. Susie's shaking hands cover her mouth. He's gone!
No.
Susie utters a strangled cry. Not Tom! Please, not Tom! Peter turns away and begins heading back towards the camp. Peter! Peter, you can't! Susie and I go to stop him, but before we can even touch him, he drops to his knees, shaking. He pounds the ground with his fist.
Damn it. Damn it! There you are. What's going on?
Here comes the rest of the band over the crest of the hill. All of our friends. I wanted so dearly to see them again, but now the only person I want to see is Tom. Clark takes one look at the scene before him and his eyes go wide.
Tom?
I can't say it again. Please don't make me say it again. We have to keep going. For Tom. Before we lose anyone else.
What do you mean, lose?
Tom, he's not coming with us?
No way. Tom's a tough guy. He's gonna be okay. There's no way Tom could be gone. You're lying.
Everyone is bursting into tears around me, but I can't bear to listen any longer. Everything has changed. Tom is dead. Even Clark is crying. Good God. I'm crying again. I thought I recovered. This sucks. Our bandmate, our friend, the boy who only wanted to make others happy and enjoy life. Gosh. Why am I so emotional? We'll never see his smile or hear his laugh ever again. He's gone forever, and he's never coming back. The realization sends an unbearable stab of pain through my chest. And that's when I know that this pain is never going to go away. Yep, this is why the one person that lives in the couple is always the saddest at the bad endings. I remember back to his last words. I draw strength from them and force myself into action. Come on, everyone. We have to keep going. For Tom. Peter?
You go.
Not without you.
Leave me alone!
Despite his harsh words, I reach out and take him by the arm. I pull on it gently in an effort to get him to stand. He doesn't budge. The emptiness in his eyes would break my heart if it wasn't already broken. Slowly, I let him go and back away. Then Alex steps forward to kneel next to Peter. He twines his arms with his brother's. Aw.
Peter.
Peter doesn't react. Alex's body shudders with silent sobs.
Don't go. Don't leave me.
Then suddenly Peter takes Alex into his arms and holds him close. Aw. Alex cries freely into his chest, clinging to him tightly. The brothers.
I don't want to lose you too. You won't, Alex. I'm right here.
I don't know how long the band stands there grieving, but eventually Peter finds the willpower to stand up, helping Alex to his feet as he does. That's when I know it's time to leave. We can't afford to lose anyone else. Let's go. Peter nods. Sorrow and shock grips the band. We hold on to one another for support, tears staining our faces. Peter is on one side of me, Susie on the other. Peter clasps my hand so tightly in his that I fear it might break. Tomorrow, together, we all begin taking shaky steps away from Camp Bearpaw, towards freedom and towards an uncertain future in which nothing will ever be the same. A month later, we're back in school. As the days pass, what happened at band camp begins to feel more like a nightmare than reality. I'm not in marching band anymore. After school, I go straight home and lie in my bed until I fall asleep. Sometimes I forget to eat. Not on purpose. I simply don't feel hungry. There is no justice to be found in the world. Not every story gets a happy ending. I know that now. Everywhere I go, I carry a heavy grief in my chest. The colors around me seem duller. What little food I can eat has no taste. I can't bring myself to smile. I don't belong in this world, surrounded by my happy-go-lucky peers who weren't there at Camp Bearpaw, who don't know what it was like. I stay far away from them in their heartfelt condolences. I stay close to my band friends who truly understand. Now our spirits are always low. Every little conversation we have feels forced, as if the same thing is hovering at the back of our minds, but we're too afraid to say it. Tom should be here. His funeral was small. Family only. That's all right. I don't think I could bear to see him lying in a casket, eyes closed as if asleep. The thought tears me up inside. Since we couldn't say goodbye to him then, we'll say goodbye now. The school is holding a candlelight vigil tonight. Tonight, we'll say goodbye to Tom once and for all. Oh, it's weird. This is an angle I don't think I've ever seen before. And it's for this, of all things. We're fine. We're good. We're gonna get through this.
It's dark out. We'll be starting soon.
You ready?
Yes. Those flowers you brought are beautiful, by the way.
Only the best for Tom. The ones you brought are nice too. What kind?
Forget-me-nots.
That's fitting. Tom was an unforgettable kind of guy.
Clark, did you bring flowers?
No, I brought something else.
The comic? Yep. Dang it! Just when my tears were drying! Stop! I need more tissues! Ugh. Oh my goodness. He holds up a notebook. Clark, don't you cry! I'm already crying. If I hear you cry, I'm gonna cry more. Sheesh.
I finished it.
He hands it to me and I let the book fall open. It's filled with drawings. No, don't show me the pictures! No! I'm making this bad ending last so much longer than it needs to, but I just can't stop crying. Oh no! You really captured him. Good job. One in particular catches my eye. Tom posing heroically in gleaming armor and a cape, wielding his trombone like a lightsaber. He's standing at the edge of a cliff, bravely facing down a monster 50 times his size. He's covered in battle wounds and there's fear in his eyes, but his courageous heart does not allow him to yield. He stands up to the beast to protect the lives of his friends. That's what he did for us with Wiley. I'm barely aware of the tears tracing patterns down my cheeks now. I've become too used to it. He would have loved this.
Nah. If he was here, this much attention would have made him feel uncomfortable. He'd tell us to stop crying about it. Or he'd be cracking terrible jokes to try and get us to laugh.
Alternatively, I could see him milking the situation too. Oh, you brought me flowers? Why don't you bring me some food too while you're at it? I like how they're all chuckling, but Clark looks like he's barely holding back the tears while he's chuckling. We all manage to chuckle. The memories of Tom sustain our laughter, but they do nothing for the empty feelings inside us. I think it hits everyone at once that Tom's laugh, the loudest laugh of all, is missing, and we all fall quiet. There's a heavy pause.
Come on. Let's go say goodbye.
His voice breaks on the last word. I take his hand in mine, holding it tightly. Susie takes his other hand. Together we walk to the vigil. There are hundreds of us. The entire school came to say goodbye to Tom tonight. Darkness has fallen, but one by one, candles light up around us like tiny stars. A memorial has been built for Tom. We place our flowers and gifts around a picture of his smiling face, full of laughter. He looks as though he's just told a joke. His eyes are as blue as the sky, his smile as bright as the sun. I feel so cold without that sun. As I place my bouquet of forget-me-nots on the ground, for a moment I feel him standing next to me, exclaiming,
Flowers for me? Shouldn't I be the one getting flowers for you?
The vigil is beautiful. Samuel plays Amazing Grace on his saxophone. We celebrate Tom's life and mourn his death. At the end, there's a moment of silence. I close my eyes and clasp my hands. Tom. Oh, Tom. How do I go on? How am I supposed to live the rest of my life without you in it? I miss you so much that it hurts. I can't believe I have to wait an entire lifetime until I see you again. I can't believe that one day I will have to remember you for longer than I knew you. That was a hell of a line. Oof. Oy. I wish I could go back in time to change things. I would give anything to do so. If I could only trade places with you, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But I know you wouldn't want that. So there's no use dwelling on it. You wouldn't want me to grieve forever, right? I'll try to keep my chin up, Tom, but it's not going to be easy without you here to make me laugh. To lift me up when I'm down. To remind me that everything's going to be okay. God, I miss you so much. Wherever you are now, please don't forget about me. And just know that I love you, and I'll see you again someday. I swear it. Wait for me. Goodbye, Tom. Okay, in case it's not clear, that was a bad ending. Thanks, game. Oh. Wow, I don't think I've choked through a bad ending like that since like Hakuoki. I think like that was the last time I was like just tears and closed throat and not able to like read properly. That was like the last time that happened. Was playing that game. Wow. Wow. Oh. I mean, kudos. Kudos, writers, for making me sob. Oh. Look, he's still okay here. Everything's fine. He's still alive. He's not buried in the grave he dug himself. Ugh. I guess technically he's not, because they went and got his body and buried him properly, so... It's interesting, though. We never heard, like, anything about, like, I mean, Wiley murdered someone, so we didn't hear anything about, like, there's a manhunt out there looking for this band director that killed one of his students, like, nothing. Oh. Like, I don't think I'd have any closure until that happened, at least. At the very least. Oh. Yeah, just, like, everybody being so sad. Every time it happened, I just kept crying and crying. Good grief. Okay, well, those are certainly some strong ways to start off the bad endings, Tom. We got 3 more to go, so yeah, hopefully I'll see you for that, guys. I hope I don't need more tissues for those ones.